Skate parks are radical. It's a creative place for a lot of creative people. The mainstream doesn't understand it. Nobody wants us around here, there, or anywhere else. We know what brings people together. If the communities would allow us to do that, they would find that more skate parks are necessary. My name is Stevie Dredd. I skateboarded for over almost 40 years now, and I've ridden some of the greatest parks, some of the crappiest parks, and just some things that just weren't made for skating. I think what makes it hard to lobby for a skate park is the unfamiliarity of the people who are in control of what gets built and what doesn't get built. It took a lot of committee meetings and things to get the city to understand that skateboarding is actually a really cool activity, and you'll find that it isn't as scary and dangerous as you think it is, nor is it as troublesome as you want it to be, so you can put the no on it. In this day and age, people are doing it themselves.
This is Villa Park Skate Park. Due to recent vandalism and reported gang activity, the village threatened to shut the place down.
When I first heard the skate park was going to close down, I was kind of mad because I'm only 10 and I can't drive anywhere else, you know?
7 of the many local skaters who go to the park went to one of the village board of trustees' formal meetings.
I'm Dylan Shea. We heard that you were going to maybe tear the park down, and it keeps us off the streets. We're not out causing trouble. We're busy skateboarding.
With the help of Paulina Jimenez, these kids formed a skate park committee to try and help save the skate park.
There was a need to get the group of the kids organized in order to really get across their message.
And with so many people supporting this, the village has agreed to relocate and rebuild the park just as soon as they get the funding for it. The village claims it could take up to 2 years.
Cheerios?
And soup.
Cheerios and soup? You coasted it with Toby? I'm a fine art artist, so I do paintings and also computer graphic works. So yeah, they had nothing to do with skating whatsoever. You want chocolate milk too, Nikki? Mainly my song, it was my inspiration. When he was around, I think it was 7 or 6 years old, we had moved to this area, Villa Park. One of my neighbors across the street, she mentioned, hey, have you been to the skate park in Villa Park? And that day, the day I will never forget. It didn't look like a park. I was outraged, I was really upset. I went with the intention of taking pictures of my son, and I am taking pictures of the condition of the park. Nothing was going to happen if somebody just commit to a change. It was easy to go there and, and talk and show the pictures and complain about it, but it was a lot harder to do something about it.
Please state your name.
Hi, my name is Paulina Jimenez. As a mother whose son participates in the sport of skateboarding, I would like to see a better skate facility than the one we presently have.
We came here a while ago talking about the skate park and how we should rebuild it. We've gone a long way, and we've got a lot to do.
We wanted a new skate park and something to happen. There's not even drinking fountains or anything around here, so we wanted something to be changed. Now it's in the process. Yeah. So it's great, thanks to you too.
Well, to everyone, but it's still not a reality until I see it, touch it.
I know, until it's happening. Exactly.
I searched and researched areas of where I wanted to open. Once I met Paulina and the enthusiasm that she had for getting a park built, I knew immediately that Villa Park would be a great place to build a full-service skate shop.
It's not too far. We're here to talk about our skate park, you know, and we wanted a new one because the old one sucks ass. There's kids over there smoking bud all the time, you know, just getting fucked up, drinking beers. It was bad.
We didn't want to build an everyday park. It's not a ramp and run. It's been planned, and we took our time and designed it.
Right from around the beginning, I contacted the Tony Hawk Foundation. I didn't know much about them back then. I found about them online, and I found that they have even a book, like literally how to build a public skate park in your community. I was put in a situation where I was like, okay, what do I have to do? Number one, I was a young mom with a little girl, Hispanic, new in town. English wasn't my main language, so I had to do many things that I wasn't comfortable doing. Go to meetings and talking to politicians. No, he's a great guy. Almonte, how are you?
Okay, how are you?
Good.
So you got that grant?
Yes,
that's great.
We're really excited.
The Tony Hawk Foundation recently awarded a $10,000 grant to assist in the construction of the skate park in Villa Park. Acceptance of this grant requires a commitment by the recipient for completion of the project within a certain period of time.
Dear President Collerton and village trustees, on behalf of the Villa Park Skate Park Committee, we would like to inform how excited we are that we were selected from many of the hundreds of applications that the Tony Hawk grant gets every year for the award of $10,000. This grant is so important because it kind of gives the stamp of approval from one of the most prestigious and foundation in the sport industry, and it validates that our project is a good one. I hope that we can count on your support on that. Okay, thank you.
I don't know you. You guys get over here first. You're in the back row. All you guys, I just said, go line up first. 1, 2, 3. On the back.
So how do you imagine life after the skate park is finally built?
Heaven on earth.
When we received the grant from Tony Hawk, the village was supposed to match that $10,000. They only matched us $3,000.
Nobody could predict what happened with the economy. That was like a tsunami that hit everybody. And then everybody became tight with their money. The fund grants were... We didn't want them to be skating in the street. You eliminate that. It's not like they really, okay, well then I just stop skating. They're gonna do it. It's kind of like taking a canvas out of a painter. Well, okay, well, I'll paint on the wall.
Welcome to the Pepsi Refresh Project. This year we're giving millions to fund ideas that will refresh the world. Your ideas, voted on by the public. Here's how it works.
Okay, guys, if I can have your attention for a few minutes. We submitted an application for the Pepsi Refresh Grant. We want to be in the top 15. Those are the ones that win the $25,000 grant. You can buy 2 liters of Pepsi in the store, and when you open the cap, there will be a code. That code could mean an extra 10, 25, all the way to 100 points, extra points of vote. Ready, set, go. Let's see what you got. First one. So many people are voting that. 355 because I did 80 at home. So 275 here and 80 at home, so 355 home. Pepsi. And no kidding, that's like after here of Pepsi. Oh my God, Pepsi. I think that our best bet is with the power boats. With the time frame, that's our only.
Yeah.
Unless we can get thousands and thousands of people from somewhere to go. But right now, these last 4 positions, Joe, can you go over there by the kitchen? And I asked, what? Okay, the Mickey Mouse cup is dirty. I have to
Can I get
clean
it?
it. Okay, so you see,
We're on 20th.
I just scratched my head. Okay, what are we doing, bro? We're working really hard. It's Joe, that's in Osora. Okay. We have been thinking about strategies at this point with the time left that we have. We're not gonna do any move, unless we enter thousands boats or more at this point to move up. So let's see what happens.
It's been a long 3 years of kids feeling that it's never really going to happen. Because I get firsthand comments from them while they're sitting on the bench here in the shop. They're never going to build that skate park. It's never going to happen. Paulina is such a spark in the creation of this park that once she's lost a little bit of zeal in it, 2 days later she has twice as much zeal as she had before.
Somebody that Scott knows, the church that he belongs to compete for the Pepsi Refresh Grant last month, and they won. And the reason why they won is because he was accessing a lot of the Pepsi caps from this recycling center. Huh? Yeah. Perfect. I can spot them like even from a little tiny corner now, like bionicle eye, like, oh, I see one. Ah! Yeah, absolutely.
They got some numbers in there.
Yeah, that's what we need, Edwin. Thank you. What happened is the village doesn't come through. We have to return all the money that was donated for the project back to those people. And we will announce that. And you know how bad that will look? We will be the first organization that Tony Hawk get their money back. I'll tell you what, it will lose. It wasn't because we didn't try hard enough, right? The cars have been squished in the recycling center. The code gets damaged. You have to take that out. And then I use a magnifying glass to see if I can interpret the code, if possible, you know, like this. Okay, I got it. X57. Looks like an L. Oh, this one is tricky one. I don't know what this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 6. So that's 1,600 right here in my house. The cats are so nasty when I pick them up from the recycling center, so I have to clean them like in hot water. 1, 2, 3, 58, 59, 60. Thank you so much. Okay, great. Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I got a babysitter. You literally are working on a few hours of sleep and a lot of coffee in the process. It takes a toll.
She digs through the garbage every day. I can't get her to clean the house, but she digs through the garbage.
Very funny. Come here. Fire. It's late now. We have to get ready for bed, okay? No. Yeah. See, it's all about attention. Everybody wants attention. This one wants attention. The dog wants attention. The other wants attention. And there's only one mama. Ah, we moved to 14. Ah, I gotta tell Brian. Brian, we moved to 14. Yay!
So in summary, we need a well-built skate park that reflects the needs of the local skaters and community.
I think communities are now starting to respect the discipline that it takes to do this. These types of unique structures lend themselves to what is missing in society, and that's a common place to gather ideas, thoughts, energies.
This skate park could be the positive outlet for the creative physical activity and provide a safe place for our children to practice the sport of skateboarding.
It's brought a community of people who otherwise wouldn't have anything to do with each other together. Skateboarding is for boys, girls, men, women, everybody.
The vision of a beautiful skate park with the state-of-the-art facilities can come true, and is one that we can all certainly feel proud of it.
On that note, it's time to go skate. How you doing? My name is Stevie Dredd. I'm here at 31st Street, Burnham Skate Park in Chicago. This was our first park that we had built in 2000. I was one of the original people on the focus group to get this thing built, and we are here now, and I got to tell you, it's not good. I think we came up with a really fantastic design. It's just the execution was properly or improperly done. And so when you start handing everything out because of union restrictions and all these different elements, everything starts to get out of hand.
Yeah, it's the big state grant called the OSLAC grant. We're moving forward very quickly now. Sounds great. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. A lady from a skate park company called Evergreen Skatepark. I think there's only a handful of very good qualifier companies that could do that design. That part is crucial, is the selection of that construction company.
Consider a resolution approving a contract for the Iowa Community Center Playground and Skate Park Phase 1. Manager King.
Thank you, Ron. Village staff respectfully recommend the low bid Evergreen Skateparks of Portland, Oregon in the total amount of $195,000. Thank you, Ron.
Any questions or comments from the public?
Yes.
Good evening, Board. On an average for the labor cost, paying prevailing wage, it'd run about $263,765. And the lowest bid contractor, he's coming in at a cost of $195,000. How can he pay prevailing wage and still come up with those numbers?
Dan Dalzell is here from 3D Design. He's the lead on the project.
Good evening. In answer to the question, first of all, I have had conversations with the owner of the company. My answer would be that the labor, he expects to do it a little faster than this gentleman has estimated.
I had another question as far as the expansion joints. They're in your specs but not in the drawings.
They are in Grindline's drawings.
I didn't see them in the drawings, but that's, it could have been my fault that I missed that. These are just all questions that I'm raising, and if he can work a lot faster and do it $70,000 cheaper, I'd be amazed to see that.
K or C?
C.
T-H-E-R-I-N-E.
We got here yesterday and I was so tired.
I never even thought about all this union stuff. We're just trying to come build a skate park.
And then the schedule that you emailed me, is that still the intent?
Yeah, fairly. I mean, it may be, hopefully moves faster than the schedule. The unions called me. At first, he was like, yeah, we just don't want to see you get in trouble. And I was like, trouble? he said, well, you know, it'd be a lot better if you joined the union, and you know, then you're gonna have to use local union guys. And the thing is, you know, we're a crew, and I can't just have random dudes. You know, I need guys that skate. Like, that's Evergreen Skateparks.
If things need to get done, then they need to get done. So.
We're gonna try and pour as early as we possibly can.
All right, any last comments?
My grandma lived here in Villa Park, and my grandma got me a Tony Hawk board from like a garage sale. It was like a pink Tony Hawk with the skull on there. And the big pants and the little wheels started coming out. I was like, holy cow, that's cool. I was just hooked. Slide plywood behind it. Or maybe in the front here. Yeah, here. Yeah. Yeah, see, I'm pretty stressed out actually right now because I would like to have started already, and because we gave such a good deal on this park. There was a big spread between us and the last guy. Shorter 2x4s on this one. Okay. You know what I mean? So that way, like, and really, I need to be concentrating on the skate park, not all this other shit. 1, 2. Not really gonna be myself until I'm starting this project. Really, you know, I'm almost embarrassed to just be on camera right now because I'm like extremely stressed at this point. You know, Paulina and stuff, she's a huge help, and you know, she's been trying so hard. I want to see her get this project, see the city of Villa Park get it.
This is going to be a park that's a part of the town. That skate park over there, you like feel like someone's going to roll up and like start smoking cigs. You know, that's just the spot. It's like, hell yeah, no one's around.
You guys need a truck.
But I know for sure I wouldn't be wanting to do that here because there's all these people around, and it's not the spot to do it. This is the spot to go and have a killer time.
You know, there's skaters that build parks, and then there's guys that don't skate that build parks.
We're just doing it for the pure love of skateboarding.
Giving blood at Burnham. That was the slogan. The biggest problem is that the guys who built this place just didn't skateboard. These guys built this park with sidewalk specs as opposed to skate park specs. I mean, you can see ridges in here. There's no real consistency in this place at all. And it was like, I'm gonna give you a section to do, I'm gonna give him a section, I'm gonna give that blind guy over there, and I'm gonna give that armless man a section. Now go make it, and then tell me how it comes out. So you get 4 different like interpretations of a surface, even though they're inches apart from each other. When you're skating, you know, you're gonna fall. And the last thing I wanna do is fall on razor blades. And that's pretty much what you're falling on here.
It's never going to happen. It's like it's happening. They're here. They're here to build it.
Thanks for coming, everybody. Welcome to the official groundbreaking of the skate park. Finally!
Yay! Well, thank you everybody for coming, and thank you to all the skaters and BMXers for the support and for lasting this long. And I just asked my friend Scott to pitch me really hard because I thought I was dreaming. I dream about this day, and it's actually real. It's almost surreal to me. And thank you everybody for coming and being part of this historic journey. Thank you. I'm choking now. Thank you so much.
Oh, I didn't pinch her, I hugged her.
Come on, doggy.
Come on.
Oh, look at the...
Hey, we wouldn't even be here without you, Paulina.
Oh my God, but papers back in 2007.
Oh man.
All that's art.
The long haul paid off.
We went to the hall in
off,
2006.
Right?
Yeah.
That was 6 years ago.
Yeah,
Hell
a long
yeah.
time ago. So I will come back tomorrow and see what they did the digging already.
Mr. Dillon.
We got a big, long day ahead of us.
We just started at 6 this morning. I wanted to be doing this, you know, over a week ago. So I'm just trying to get as much done as possible, as quickly as possible.
I don't know what you want to indicate them where they want to dump it.
Okay, let me ask Billy. Billy, where do you want the gravel?
We're being harassed by the union nonstop.
These are the guys?
Yeah, they took the rat down, but these guys are still lurking.
Which are the two guys? There were three guys.
Yeah, just those two. Yeah.
Before we even left Portland, the union guys started calling Billy and telling him, you guys are screwed, and prevent the supplies and the concrete from being delivered. And
I was going to ask you, do you feel like the Elmhurst would deliver the gravel with them there or not? What is your take on that?
I don't think they will.
And you don't think they will, right?
And they just said that they were going to make sure that we would be lucky if we had a company after this project was over.
I just wonder, like, what are they planning? You know, what are they going to do to us?
It's not a pleasant work environment.
This is the epitome of a death transition. When you're building bowls, you should build your trannies out as far as your transitions need, because if you think about the progression of weight sloping down, you want everything to run out flat. Where they cut it off, there's a 1-inch gap coming down at full tilt into this knee buckling gap. The seam should be about right here. This transition should have been running at least another foot or two out. This is wrong. This is wrongboarding.com, right here. Skate park is just, it's a park that should be considered for skateboarding. This is, I don't know what it's for. It should be for cattle running or something, because it's just bull.
Billy and I always kind of dream big, you know? Not super big, not like crazy, like we think we're gonna be some kind of movie star or something, but we work well together, and I kind of always knew eventually we should have something where we work together, because us together is stronger than separate.
We got married 2005. She's super sharp, super smart, and there's no way I could do it without her. No way. In school, I had a hard time just holding it down, you know, like just sticking with anything. I just wanted to skate. And, you know, when you don't do so good in school, everyone always kind of looks at you like, you know, like, oh yeah, good luck, you know. And now I found a way to use my focus. I mean, we're building something for skating. Getting out there and what we're doing, it is skating. If you don't build parks, then you shouldn't design parks. And if you don't skate, you shouldn't build parks. Like, that's it. Because this is really our life. This is all we do. This is all we think about.
That teamwork, it's like literally like an orchestra. And it was flowing so quickly and so fast because of that, because they knew exactly what to do. And you could see their passion to do it right.
We're at Wilson Skate Park on the north side of Chicago, and the finished product of this place is butter compared to the other place. That's margarine. This is grade A butter right here. The transitions do run out to come pretty much to the flat, and then where they meet with the flat, instead of putting an expansion joint here, they just did a saw cut. And what that does is that gives you no crack, no knee buckling when you come from the wall to the flat. And so if you notice, this is consistently done throughout the park. The beauty of this place is that they took into account that this is a skate park, not just a park. So I think what it comes down to is make sure that your builder is competent. If you build something really well, it'll last.
Sometimes I work 12 hours a day, you know, and I've been doing, like, I do a minimum of, like, on Saturdays and Sundays I might only work like 8 or 9, you know, but every other day I'm out here like at least 11. I'm here an hour after dark. I usually don't work like that either. I'm just fucking so nervous. I'm like, I want to like get out of here so bad. I just hope the weather holds out, and I hope the unions don't give us too much shit.
They're right there in the car, or they stand over there. I don't think they realize the damage that they're causing, because we could lose money, we could lose the grants, everything falls, it's like a domino effect. So Rich, the union is giving them a hard time.
Yes.
And putting a lot of pressure on them.
So we did have a conference call yesterday so that we could reassure the elected officials and our village attorney and staff, and we're probably going to start making phone calls because we're not going to let them bully everybody.
There's not any organization in town that's not
There's
supportive of it.
no negatives anywhere in this town about that
Well,
skate
he
park.
knows
This
a
is
good
going to
idea
be a
to know.
destination for our town. This will put us on the map.
All right, let's do it.
Appreciate your time.
I'm very relieved and I feel good that we're not going to let the union bully us on the project moving forward. Once you can touch it and skate on it, that's when it's finally real. Some of the kids say, that's what I want to do for a living, or, you know, and you could see their mind just dreaming, and oh my God, I can't wait to get in that park.
Next Wednesday we'll be done. I can't wait.
Put the seatbelt on. Almost there. Every single project that I get is like my baby. You know, I love it and want it to be perfect. I think I'll forever be trying to prove myself.
I've thought about it pretty hard. What, even in my dreams, could be better than what I'm doing now, and I don't think I could find anything. We have fun wherever the hell we go.
It just looks so beautiful. The way the lighting go on the street, and it really looked like a sculpture to me.
This was a really big accomplishment for us. This is what makes it all worth it.
I think skate parks are becoming more and more popular. If more skaters start building parks, the parks are going to get better.
This is exactly how you want to do a skate park. As a skateboarder, a skate park aficionado. When I look at parks and design, this place really hit the mark. I haven't skated a park like this anywhere in the Midwest. It's a big difference between a small community and a larger community like Chicago. In smaller communities, it takes the whole community to either rally around it or put the kibosh on it. Paulina, she did an incredible job of getting this done. Her eyes were wide open.
Good morning, everyone. I'm glad to see everyone's inside and dry because I don't think it's going to stop for a while. I saw the Skatepark go from dirt to the concrete structure that we have now. We should be very, very proud of this, and I know I am. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
I want to take a moment now to recognize a single individual that has been part of this project from inception to the point we are celebrating now. I want to share a story that started 6 years ago. It was about a mom who simply wanted to take her son to a skate park in our community.
It doesn't even fit anymore. It doesn't even fit anymore. I was like, I'm gonna have to get a bigger box now for him. Let me see, it was this one. That's your talking.
My mom is basically the manager of this whole building of this skate park. We got a great park. It was all worth it. We met a lot of new people on the journey, and I think this park is going to be a great park.
I was one of the first people. To skate the bowl. That was awesome. I was so young when it started happening. I mean, well, I remember seeing my mom one time break down crying because it was pretty much lost all the support it can get.
I remember this was the peak time. Can they pull it off? You know, like everything was on the line. You know, everything was on the line. So this person from Lombard, is that what these kids want us to put up? $356,000 for a place to play? Get a soccer ball and give up skateboarding. There are plenty of places to play soccer. I say that because this was just a perfect example of the stereotypes. And there were many like this.
This took obviously time and dedication. My mom didn't do it alone. There's definitely people who stuck around, and that's awesome.
So this is Dylan. That was the first meeting.
Say, I'm Dylan Shea. I live real close to the skate park. We're here to.
It was the skaters, the ones that people look down on, like a pest, you know. The ones that were not even taken serious that they can do anything. And they proved them wrong.
Like, I had no idea. It was a total free-for-all up there. Every other word that came out of my mouth was like, How are you?
Good. Nice to see you.
Yeah, it's nice to see you as well. Paulina was a godsend. She was the one that lit the fire under our asses. Like, I would have to talk to all these people. She'd be like, oh, this is Dylan, you know? It kind of like gave me a confidence boost. I was always kind of quiet, and taught me how to lead by example. It helped me grow as a person in ways that I probably didn't expect to. Now it's like an actual public park, like respectable place to go. It's like a staple of the community. Everybody knows where it is.
The skate shop was kind of the hub where we celebrated that we won, or we had pizza parties. It was just a group of people trying to accomplish something. A lot of the things that were done were ideas from Paulina, and we just all jumped in and participated. My childhood dream, having a skate shop and then getting a skate park built, it meant a lot to me. A dream. The skate scene that we had, I don't know, at about year 4 was tremendous. I was in my heyday. I hate to say it, but I don't have that today. over the years, I'd have to say being a skate shop owner changed. Come in and get them and go. Should I even bother trying to compete with, you know, everyone buying everything online and having it delivered, you know, Amazon? I think our third or fourth year was our best year, and after that it went down. But the passion for skateboarding never changed. Skate park, to see kids over there as I drive by and come into work, it's like, you know, you've done something.
It's just crazy how much certain days from that project just like pop into my head all the time. Villa Park, man, that one changed me. I worked 7 days a week on that project. I never once took one single day off. It made me a better person, that's for sure. Made me just see like how hard it can really be.
That job made us gnarly. You figure out what you're capable of.
Having the weather and the union, yeah, those are two serious forces.
You're much more vulnerable early on. You saw us at that early stage where things were such a struggle, and if you saw the operation we have going now, you'd be like, oh, dang.
It's been so busy that we've had to turn down some stuff, and I'm obsessed with skate parks and every little thing about them.
Evergreen and places like that are bringing skate parks back to where they should be. Just organic stuff that you don't find everywhere.
I want to master the geometry. I want to have it all be beautiful. I'm ultra motivated to progress these type of skate parks. I'm not stopping making them the way I'm making them. After Villa Park, man, nothing's going to stop us now.
I almost wanted to call that union hall and be like, hey, I just want to thank you guys, you know, for just harassing us so much, because we actually, you know, busted ass and learned a lot because we worked so hard. Overcoming that's what really makes you strong and makes you who you are. It was a blessing in disguise.
Villa Park is just, I mean, I guess you kind of make the most of it with your friends and what you have around you. The Villa Park skate park community really helped make what we have around here.
I make a conscious decision to kind of, with Villa Park, kind of step back. I've done a lot of work for the town. But right now, at this point in my life, I want to take some time also for me. I want to spend more time with Nikki.
Nicole fell in love with riding. Unfortunately, the barn that she was taking lessons at closed. We pulled together our family and our friends and some of the other boarders here, and I just think it means the world to my daughter, Nicole.
3, 2, 1.
I dragged her for so many years, her childhood through this. Now it's her time.
The skate park was for me. This is for my sister now.
After the skate park, you feel you can do anything.
Paulina had, I think she was full steam all the way from the beginning. She was committed to seeing the park done, and nothing was going to get into her way.
The farm, those challenges are very small compared to the skate park.
The skate park, I will admit there was some resistance. There was some concern. I had some too, but it's proven me wrong. It's turned out real well. It's just a real asset to the community.
I got a lot of Villa Park pride. It's a lot different than anything these suburbs had. It's quality, super smooth, well built, well designed.
I think I kind of like everything about this park. We have a good amount of nice skate parks in Wisconsin, but we come here because it's a really nice park.
If this was not here, I really don't know what I'd be doing right now. I'd probably just be miserable. Coming from the old skate park to this, I don't know, I just felt like I was on another planet, man. It's basically like a new generation of skaters. This is a blessing.
Not only is this like one of my favorite places to skate because of the physical, what it is, but also the community I like a lot. They've all been super awesome to me and welcoming to me, so that goes a long way. You definitely see more of the younger generation of girls getting into it, so I think it's just going to keep growing and growing. It's just cool that you can build connections and friendships with people all over the place just because of like you're rolling, you know?
It helps in the sense of like channeling a activity and giving it a voice and a place to be. A skate park to me is the ultimate stimulant.
They're so popular, they're so great, they're free. I don't think they're going anywhere.
Skate parks are the future of skateboarding.
Skateboarding is like, shh, don't do this unless you really want to blow your own mind. Seriously. That's it. Okay? You let your body stop, and then you turn like this. Hey, don't make it. Don't try to go so high. Okay. Kick turn. Oh, hey, listen. Add one more kick turn. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't matter if you go like 10 times. Just make it happen. Garbage. You're dealing with kids and you're dealing with adults and you put them all together and what you get is skateboarders.
If you're a skateboarder, you're a skateboarder, and it's a wonderful thing to be.
Yeah, Darty, good shot.
I wouldn't trade what I'm doing for anything. I don't want to miss a chapter in this novel. Yeah, no way, man.
Once you start something, you got to, you commit to something. It could have never been done without the kids, the community. It will continue through generations. I feel very proud.
All right, this is it.
How about it?
I'd like to give a thumbs up to this small community for believing in Evergreen and Paulina.
Thank you. It's awesome.
I want to say thank you personally for giving me this park because, like I said, if it wasn't for this park, I'd probably be, I don't even know, to be honest. So I just want to say thank you. Oh, I just want to shout out Motivate Skate Shop too down the street, Scott, for always coming through.
Thank you. Thanks to every one of you for, taking your time, to come together with everybody and get this built, because it rocks. It's awesome.
Thanks to Paulina, long overdue. And then the Evergreen Skatepark dudes, thank you very much. This thing is amazing, from an old skate rat, it's in young and old. It's an amazing park, amazing park.
I know the process isn't easy. I think the stick-to-itiveness of those that are and have been involved is really worth something. They may not hear it a lot, they may never hear it, but it's really, really appreciated.
It's almost like that corny-ass baseball movie, Field of Dreams, you build it, they'll come. That's way truer in skateboarding than it is in baseball. Because if I came to a baseball field or park by myself, I don't have anybody to play with, so I'm gonna pitch to myself and Whereas this place, I can just come here, get over my fear of dropping in here or making it over the cake there or whatever. I got this field and I'm dreaming, and I don't need a whole team to all right, come on, Dredd, make it. I'll do it on my own. So